Okay, and this is the word I got on 9/15/19. I had been praying about food storage, actually. I've been hearing a lot about food storage. I never really believed in the past that that was something that God wanted us to do in the end times. I always felt that God wanted us to believe in Him and trust in Him, that He would supernaturally provide for us. That's the way I was trained and taught and always believed. However, there seems to be a lot of talk now about preparing, like Joseph, and there was the sign of the two cows that manifested, a red heifer and another kind of cow that had the seven on their foreheads. And, I do believe that there are people who are called to have safe havens, and it's biblical and called to feed the people. So I don't think that everyone's called to do the same thing. It's kind of where my stance is on this now. I do think churches are supposed to prepare so that they can help shelter people and feed people. But I don't know how many churches out there are actually doing that. But I was concerned about this question for myself in my own heart and in my own mind. So I had been praying about it. And I had also been praying about, what should I tell my children? My children are young. I have a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old, and I don't want to just scare the pants off of my kids. But at the same time, I want them to be ready. I want them to have decided in their own heart and in their own mind, what would they do if they were ever faced with that question? I want you to renounce Christ. So I've talked to them about that before. Um, but I haven't really gone into details about what's coming ahead in the future. So this is the word that I got. And I wake up with it on my mind. It wasn't a dream. Well, actually, this one was a dream. Most of the times, it's not a dream. Most of the times, it's a word that I have in my mind the moment that I wake up. But in the middle of the night, the girls, both of them, came in and lay down in my bed. One was on one side of me, one was on the other. And that's very unusual. So I was tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable. After one came in and it woke me up, and then another one came in later on. So I remember being in and out. And I also realized they were both beside me. And then I was drifting off to sleep, and that's when I heard this. And in the dream, I was facing one of my girls. I could see them. I knew they were right there in front of me. But then I heard these words: you should tell your children what is coming. Feed the people to win them to me. Use everything you have to win others to me. I am coming quickly. And that was it. So I just wanted to release that to you. I know a lot of people out there probably have children just like I do. And for me, what this says, feed the people to win them to me. I'm not to store up food just for us. I'm not to hoard that just for us. If I feel called or led to store up food, it is for the purpose of being there to help save other people. It is to be shared. You don't want to fall into the trap of being afraid and just keeping it to yourself. You don't want to fall into that trap. And then also he said, use everything you have to win others to me. That shows the urgency of how we should be doing all that we can to save others right now. This is not a time to be silent. I am coming quickly. God bless.